Hi, I'm Mark Sipp at Crocker Farm Auction. I'm here to discuss an important lot of Southern significance that will be selling at our July 22nd auction. These two pieces will be sold together. The first piece is this face jug of scarce and desirable harvest or monkey jug form. You can see in the case of this form that the potter is throwing essentially a large beehive, domed, almost bank-like form without a spout, and then throwing a second piece, a spout, and applying it to the back of the vessel. So it'll be poured like so. The handle also forms a different placement than a typical jug. It has this interesting rainbow effect across the top of the piece. The story has it that these were the type of jugs that were taken out in the fields by workers during the day. And carried easily like this, almost like a pail. This is really an extraordinary object. It has a number of desirable traits about it. First and foremost, it's a face vessel, and it was produced in the Edgefield district of South Carolina, which particularly recently has drawn a lot of attention among collectors of American ceramics. The size is great. This is larger than most Edgefield face vessels known. And we have a number of other pieces in the sale, two other Edgefield face jugs and an Edgefield face cup. This piece really dwarfs in comparison to. You can see it has this great face that is applied in a manner somewhat different than most Edgefield face vessels known. So a lot of them have wide open mouths, large gritted teeth, bulging eyes, much more angered expressions. This one has a more subdued look on his face. He does have the open mouth, as you see, but the mouth isn't very widely open, and we have small teeth that are incised, done in kaolin. We have smaller eyes done in kaolin. A little pointed nose with pierced nostrils. Can you get that detail in there, Luke? While most eyebrows, you'll see these large eyebrows coming across as a single brow or two that meet in the center forming a V. These are delicately formed small eyebrows with a little bit of scrolling at the tip right here. And the ears are also different. They're rounder. They aren't as large and pronounced as you'd normally see on an Edgefield face vessel. And the placement of the tragus in each ear, or tragus, appears as a small ball of clay applied at the top of the ear, which is another trait you don't normally see. You normally see it around the middle of the ear. This piece has a wonderful olive green glaze. And another fine point of this work is the incising above the eyebrows. We have incised hair that appears above the eyebrows, which is exceptionally rare. I'm not sure if you can actually film that. This lot will also include this rare 1882 photograph by J.A. Palmer of Aiken, South Carolina. Features an African-American boy with a harvest jug holding a sunflower, and he's got also a horseshoe on the table. He has this very contemplative look on his face. And included in that photo is a harvest jug with the exact, produced by the exact same hand as this jug. So the harvest jug in this photograph was produced by the same hand as this harvest jug that we sold in the auction. And pieces by this hand, who has yet to be identified, are very rare. There's only a handful of pieces by this particular maker, which, as I pointed out, had some stylistic differences than most pieces from the Edgefield school. Definitely Edgefield in style, but it has its own personality to it. You can see on the back, this photograph is tastefully framed, and it has been double-sided framed, so you can see the nice individual title of the piece, the individual number, as well as advertisements for J.A. Palmer and his Southern Scenes, from which this piece belonged. So this lot has great crossover appeal, whether you're interested in African American art, whether you're interested in early photography, whether you're interested in ceramics, Southern culture, what have you. And we're very excited to be able to bring both of these lots, both of these pieces, sold as a single lot in our July 22nd auction.